And that's what we're saying, people. Listen, Monday motivation, down with my man Tretch. Naughty by nature, OPP, and it doesn't stand for other people's pants. No, we're talking about other people's perspectives. That's it, people. Because there's some people on here who are a little bit naughty by nature. Listen, they're throwing perspectives around left, right, and centre. Some of them can be helpful. Some of them can be hurtful. Some of them can be downright harmful. And this is the thing. There's been so much on LinkedIn just recently where it's quite a heavy place to be, right? There's perspectives being thrown around, and there's people who are hurting people. There's people who are harmful to people for all different reasons. And I've been caught up in the crossfire of many, many different things. And this is what I want you to know. Is it does not matter what you do, no matter what it is that you do, there will always be people that will bring negativity. There will always be people that bring hostility, even if you do stuff for the right reasons. Even if they are the most positive, productive, most well-meaning things, you will still get the haters, you will still get the trolls. But what I need you to know is this, that the other people's perspectives don't define you. Other people's perspectives, listen, they don't necessarily tell the truth. But so whatever it is that you do, if people are seeing you do something, if people are seeing you progress, if people are seeing you helping, what they become is like a crab. And if you see like crabs in a pot, like the characteristics of a crab is if a crab tries to crawl out and get out of a pot, what the other crabs will do is they will huddle up and they will go over to that crab and pull them back down. So if there's people seeing you do stuff here on LinkedIn, right? If there's people seeing you do stuff on other social media platforms, what they will do is they will naturally want to pull you down, because what you're doing is you're reminding them of what they're capable of, but they're not willing to put the effort in. What you're doing is you're kind of rubbing it in their face in a good way, and you're reminding them of what they should be doing and what they could be doing, but they just don't want to put the effort in. So, I mean, other people's perspectives will be thrown about left, right, and centre. And something that really, really brought this to my attention was something, listen, just over 2 years ago now, is when I've done my TEDx talk. And the comments that come through on that really show other people's perspectives, because what a lot of people on there said, now you can see my kind of style, my delivery, my technique and my tone in which I use, listen, the energy in which I bring. And a lot of people will use the word passion. And it wasn't any different for the comments on my TEDx talk. People were saying, man, this guy's passionate, man, his message is delivered with a lot of passion. Yes, he's very passionate when he speaks, and that passion. But then you get someone else that says, man, why is this guy so angry? Why is this guy so angry? So listen, even when you are stood up and you are talking about the topic in which I did, which is why listen, one punch homicide, one punch murder, one punch manslaughter, which was how my 19-year-old nephew's life was taken. Even when you're doing something like that and you want to help people, you want to bring them through grief, you want to give them the tools to kind of overcome grief, you want to give them the education that this can happen, because a lot of people will say, listen, if I stab someone, it's very likely they're going to die. If I shoot someone, very, very likely they're going to die. But if I throw a punch, I didn't know that I could kill someone. So I was bringing this education to people. But even when you're doing that and you are a grieving uncle, you're a grieving family member, do you know what? You will still get the hatred. Because different perspectives. Same talk. Someone said, a lot of people said passion. One person said anger. One person said, this is the best TED talk that I've seen, a guy called Kenny Lars. And then all of a sudden you will see another perspective from someone that was saying, man, if anyone can kill you with a single punch, a 14-year-old can kill you with a single punch, then you deserve to die. That's the stuff that was being said about my nephew. So those are the different perspectives in which I get. But what you have to do is you have to use the hate to create your future success for their future stress. I say that again. You have to use the hate to create your future success for their future stress. And what you end up saying is like what I had done, especially with that comment where he dissed my nephew and he said he deserved to die, and if a 14-year-old can kill you with a single punch, then you deserve to die. Listen, when he brought that to the door, when he brought that to the table, I said, deep breath, and I said, thank you. I said, thank you very much, because you know what? Do you know what you've just done? You've just motivated me to go out and inspire another 1,000 youngsters. What you've done is you've just added fuel to the fire for me to go out and inspire another 1,000 prisoners, another 1,000 young offenders, another 1,000 sports teams, another 1,000 dysfunctional youngsters, another 1,000 grief-ridden adults, another 1,000 people that are going through anxiety and depression and post-traumatic stress disorder and personalized traumatic stress disorder, all this stuff. You have inspired me to go and do that. So thank you very much. So when you get the hatred, because you will get the hatred, it is coming. When you get it, you have to start saying thank you for it. Start saying thank you for it, and you will see a difference in you. You will see a difference in your kind of work that you're putting out. You will see a difference in your character. You will see a difference in your strength, because perspectives of what people think of themselves. Listen, there's a lot of people on here that are wanting to run before they can walk. There's a lot of people in here that run before they can walk, and I'm seeing it. Listen, I'm seeing loads of people with their own perspectives. I'm seeing a load of stuff with people who are putting up on their profiles. Now listen, I'm only speaking from a speaker's point of view, that there are loads of people out there that are saying motivational speaker when it's what they've done is speak to a camera. And these perspectives of when people want to run before they can walk even. Listen, you've got a false perspective. You have to put the true perspective in to get to where it is you want to get to. And yes, listen, there's nothing wrong with kind of putting out a goal and dream and an ambition, but you have to have the perspective of what you truly are. Because yes, I'm seeing motivational speaker. I'm seeing big personalities on here who are getting really downtrodden from the trolls, from the hate, from the negativity, from the hostility. And the basic matter, listen, what they're doing is they're getting the downtrodden, and then they're coming back and they're saying, listen, I want to do a TEDx talk. I want to do a TEDx talk, as if it's the answer to all their problems, as if it's going to be listen, it is an amazing thing to do, and it's a very prestigious thing to be asked to do, but it's not the answer to all your problems. Because let me tell you this right here, right now, this platform here is very encouraging, it's very supportive, and it's very positive. Yes, you get your morons. Yes, you get your idiots, but that's life in general. But what happens is you'll get all your friends and all your connections kind of huddle up and support you and attack the one that's attacking you, which is how it should be. You should be looking out for your friends. And I've been a part of that, listen, a lot of times just recently. But the fact of the matter is, when you get more well known, when you put yourself out there, when you go onto other platforms, man, it's open season, and you are there. You are a target. You are a target for every moron, for every bigot, for every racist, for every Neanderthal that's got access to a keyboard or to an iPad or a phone. You are open to them. You are open to those. So listen, you have to get your own perspectives right as well of who you are and what you're capable of. Put the investment in for you getting resilience. Put the investment in as you getting strength and you getting emotional intelligence and emotional strength of when these haters come, when the hatred comes, when the hostility comes, that you have got the tools to overcome it. Because when you get out there, man, it's open season. But the perspectives of other people of what they want to put out to the world is, listen, there are a lot of people on here who are really busy making themselves look busy, which means they're too busy to actually be busy. Man, let me say that again so it kind of gets into you. Is there a lot of people on here who are making themselves look busy, and they're too busy making themselves look busy, which means they're too busy to actually be busy. That's the thing. So what I want you to do is to get your perspectives right, get your own perspectives right of what you put out there. I want you to start getting evidence to show for even when the hostility comes, you've got the evidence there to show people what you're truly about, even if someone wants to come and attack you. Get your own perspectives right, and don't let other people's perspectives affect you. I don't want them to hurt you. I want them to motivate you. I want them to inspire you people to come back stronger and, man, start spreading the magic even more. Other people's perspectives. Let it be the fuel. Let it be the fuel that you need. Blessings.